Does urethane resin really expire? Or is it just a scam? Find out today.
Good morning! This is Morgan Mead Makes. I'm Morgan Mead. This is my trusty cameraman, Ethan. He's cool. Trust me. So today, we're going to make a copy of this phone. It's going to be a little durable prop that we can toss around. What would be the best material for it? I'm thinking it's going to be urethane. I've used urethane to make these items here. This is a Magic 8-Ball that I did for a client. It's durable, it's strong, it's thin-walled, and it holds up. And it doesn't bend or break. This is another example of the same urethane. You can see that it doesn't bend. It's pretty strong and tasty. I think this is the material that we need to copy the phone. It can hold a nice shiny surface. It can hold up with thin walls. This particular urethane is called Smooth Cast Onyx Fast. It sets in about 2.5 minutes. I like that time frame. There's only one problem. These jugs look a little old. Come to think of it, I don't think I've bought this for about 3 years. These products have a limited shelf life and should... Shelf life of product is reduced after opening. Oh my god, it was $136? Alright, that was about 5.5 pounds. That's about 6.5 pounds. Alright, math time. That's 12 pounds out of 17.5. That's 73% full of $136. That's $100 worth of material that I would have to throw away, then spend another $136 just to get more? That's a lot of money. Wait a second. I wasn't born yesterday. Okay, let's replicate this metallic finish on the phone. For this, we're gonna use mica powder. And we get to pick our own color. So, I'm gonna pick blue. All you gotta do is brush it into the mold, and then something like Smooth Cast Onyx Fast gets poured right over the top of it to give it a nice, metallic, shiny finish. That's all there is to it. Now we just gotta use part A and part B. Smooth Cast Onyx Fast is super easy to measure, but not very easy to open, especially on these old bottles. Get these channel locks, and bam! That cap is no match for me. Still kind of crusty and gross though. Look at all that crust. Alright, so like I said, it's pretty easy to measure out. It's just 1 part A to 1 part B by volume. And since you only have about 2.5 minutes, you better mix pretty quickly. Oh yeah, look how smooth that pours. But wait, is that bubbles? There's not supposed to be bubbles. Alright, so we're gonna come back in about 3 minutes. Okay, so the top surface is pretty bubbly, but it did set. Look at that. It's completely hardened. The material properties seem about the same. It's not flexible. There is no cure inhibition. What we have here is a urethane phone casting. It's strong, it's durable, and it's plastic. The only problem is those bubbles. Maybe we can sand those out. What else can we try to... You know what? I'm thinking if it's not good for casting, maybe I can use expired urethane for mold. So I've got these old goggles here, and I've got to make new goggle gaskets. So a urethane mold would be perfect, so I could pour the silicone in later and make new goggle gaskets. I like saying goggle gaskets. It's kind of a fun phrase to say. Might be my new catchphrase. Hi, this is Morgan Mead. Check out my goggle gaskets. Maybe I could make goggle gaskets and sell them on Amazon. Let me know in the comments if you would buy goggle gaskets from Morgan Mead, or if that's just too much alliteration for your taste. I digress. Alright, so I'm going to play it safe and cover the mold with foil so that moisture can't get in, because in my experience, moisture is what causes bubbles in urethane. I had a little extra, so I poured it into the mold, and yep, got bubbles again. Wait a second. It's super humid in here. What if I go somewhere where there's no moisture in the air? Follow me, I got an idea. That right there is a dehumidifier, baby. This basement is bone dry. I bet if I use the urethane in here, that casting is gonna come out perfect. Expired urethane, my booty. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. It's pouring so nicely, there's no bubbles anywhere. This is gonna work totally. Okay, so my urethane mold didn't turn out that great. My keys, that are just Lego pieces, are stuck pretty good. But you know what? All I really need is those goggle gaskets. Maybe if I can just pick those out. Son of a... Well, that's not working either. Maybe it's salvageable. Maybe I can just... Oh, no. Nope, that's not gonna work. Alright, let's check out how this dry casting went. This is the one from the basement with the dehumidifier. It's got a pretty shiny surface, but it is full of bubbles. So I'm definitely thinking expired urethane has probably locked onto a lot of moisture in the air, and it is no longer salvageable. But what if I just take off the outside layer? I bet you if I sand it down, there's no bubbles on the inside. Those are just surface bubbles, right? Okay, well, I guess the bubbles can't really be sanded off. So what if we cut through and just take a look at the inside of this phone, see if there's bubbles all the way through. Just do a little snippy-doo. Oh yeah, yep, there's bubbles all the way through. So I guess if you're not gonna use all your urethane, buy it in smaller amounts. I hope this tip has helped you in some way. Like this video and subscribe to my channel for more material testing videos like this.